Hello? Hello, Bella? Hello? Run, little girl, run! The Garden Terror is here. And he is here to destroy and decimate all of your forts. Oh, hello, Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Oh, you're gonna die. She knows she's gonna die, so she just stood there and died. Hello, Sonia girl. Hello, Sonia girl. Hello, Sonia girl. Where you going, Sonia girl? Where you going? Where you going? Oh my gosh. Let's tunnel in and get the enemy Sonia body blocked here. Where you going, girl? Where you going? Haha. Jaina coming in to help me out. Let's see if we can throw Sonia up in the air right into the blizzard. Nice job, Jaina. Come on. Oh, the enemy Anub'Arak once again missing his crowd control. He is going to put himself in a terrible situation to see his body blocked for days. Wow. Oh, poor guy. He was body blocked against his own destroyed structure. That little stink nugget. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Rotation. Today I'm going to be using the webcam because I'm going to be streaming The Witcher 3, so I wanted to kind of get the webcam ready and do some video that way, and I thought, well, we might as well test it out in our Heroes of the Storm matches. I don't know if I'll keep doing it. It does require a little bit more effort to do than just recording the audio, but I thought it'd be fun. We could do it for a couple matches here. So what we're going to be doing, Anub'Arak is not a free hero this week, but I'm going to try to cover the heroes that have been the most significantly changed in the last patch. And the reason for that is there are several of them that have been significantly changed. So the state of the game is almost completely different than it was last week because certain heroes that were not as strong are very strong right now. Other heroes that were top picks are now kind of in a very awkward spot where people don't know exactly how to play them. And then of course you have our newest hero, Kalthus, who is very, very strong and very, very weak as far as survivability. So there's a lot of things going on in this game, and you know, it's just a really kind of a cool, exciting period where everybody's trying to figure stuff out. There's no meta in the game or anything like that. And so the hero that I wanted to try first was Anub'Arak. Anub'Arak is one of my favorite melee warriors. I like a lot of melee warriors, but Anub'Arak and Muradin are probably my two favorite melee warriors. And I really liked Anub'Arak before he got the buff. I think he was very good before. I just don't think he was being utilized properly, and people weren't trying him out enough. But I really think he was very strong before. So now that they have fixed the AI of his Beetles, I wanted to give him another try and see exactly how much stronger he is, if he's not a lot stronger, or, you know, how much of a difference it's going to make. So we'll go over his abilities real quick. I know I did last time we did a Anub'Arak video, but perhaps some of you have not seen that. His Q ability is Impale, so it shoots out a line of spikes in a straight line and then knocks people up in the air and makes them feel super violated. So it does some damage as well, and every time he uses an ability, which we'll go over, I guess, in a moment here, he spawns a beetle, I think. Actually, let's continue down the abilities before we get to that. His W ability is Hardened Carapace. You gain a shield. So that's pretty much all it is. You just gain a shield, but it has saved my life many times. So it's a very good ability. You just need to make sure you use it at the right time. If there's a Nova nearby and you're anticipating the snipe, pop your shield so it absorbs the snipe. And then his E ability is Burrow Charge. You burrow under the ground, and then you can actually cancel out the burrow early to pop up before it ends. So it's really good for burrowing right underneath enemy heroes, popping up either right underneath them or right in front of them so you can start doing body blocks. This is what makes Anub'Arak kind of the king of crowd control. Two of his basic abilities really knock people around a lot. They're not just stuns, they're actually knocking them around, and he's able to get in front of them. And you can also use this as a very good escape, as you can burrow underneath lots of stuff, we'll just say that. And then his trait here. So, spawn a beetle at Anub'Arak's location whenever he casts a spell. Okay, so that hasn't been changed. It says beetles last for 10 seconds, attacking nearby enemies for 8 damage. So before, these beetles used to always just jump into lane, and it basically made Anub'Arak feel like a specialist more than a warrior. Now the beetles are supposed to attack whatever you're attacking. So if you're engaging on a one-on-one, or you're just engaging on heroes in general, those beetles are going to start attacking the heroes instead of just leaving you to go into lane. That, I believe, is the biggest change with his, you know, the biggest overall change. I think they've made some other quality of life tweaks that they like to call it. And then he has two other heroics here. He has the Locust Swarm and the Web Blast. The Web Blast, it definitely adds another level of crowd control. It basically wraps up an enemy hero in a web, and then they can either be damaged out of the web by their friendly team, or they just have to wait for it to expire. So it can be good at, getting one particular person out of a fight. Personally, I like Locust Swarm a lot more because you're a melee warrior and because you're always, you know, face to face with people, or at least you want to be. What this does is it deals 20 damage per second in an area around Anub'Arak. Each enemy damaged heals Anub'Arak for 10 health. So it does a bunch of damage to whoever's around you. I usually pick up a trait that does damage to people around you passively. So with these two things combined, you're just doing all of this passive damage, and then you can just sit there and auto-attack, use your Impale, your Burrow, whatever you want. And it has annihilated lots of heroes for me. So I don't know if it's really been changed at all. I guess I should have put up the patch notes. I read them last Tuesday when they first came out. But we're going to jump into a match, and we're going to see how he does today. The Traitor King, Anub'Arak. Oh, he looks scary and mad. Alright, and here we are on the Garden of Terror with the friendly team of Jaina, Anub'Arak, Nazeebo, Nova, and Zeratul. So we have the gank squad on our team. That's always enjoyable. The enemy team with a Sonja, Vala, Sergeant Hammer, Nova, and a false Anub'Arak. Alright, so for my level 1 talent, I will be picking up the Assault Scrab. Beetles deal more damage. Now, I have always really liked Anub'Arak. I thought that he was underappreciated a lot. Oh, look at that. We're on the magic carpet. I didn't think that I put him on that, but we're on the magic carpet, and that's just how that's going to go. But basically, since I haven't played him since he's been buffed as far as his Beetles AI, so I'm really curious to see how much better he is, because I already felt he was super freaking strong. I don't know if I necessarily want Zeratul to have to lane by himself. I think he'd be much better at ganking people. You can gank, buddy. So let's come up here. Let's throw out our Q. Look at that. Ah, somebody's there. Somebody's there. It's a Nova. It's a Nova. So let's come down here. She's going to sit and poke at me, it looks like. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll just pop up our shield here. And let's see if we can catch her. There we go, and then we're gonna rumble into her. Yeah, get out of here, Nova. Let's pop our shield and bail out of here. She's gonna try to pursue for the kill, but it's not gonna happen. We are the mighty traitorous king. We will not be taken down by such pathetic attempts on our life. Let's see if we can come in here, throw some of those minions up in the air, and we'll just kind of continue to clear out this wave. Anub'Arak is still going to be super awesome at pushing lanes. I mean, he's like a specialist warrior. Hello, Sonya. Hello, Sonja. Let's throw down the spikes and throw that poor Nova out up in the air. I don't think we're going to be able to pursue her enough. That's no big... That ain't no thing, no. It ain't no thing. We're doing a pretty good job of pushing our lane back. Our poor Nova's just like, I don't know who to go for right now. But that's okay. Looks like the seeds are starting to spawn up here, so let's come down to this area and see if we can snake some of these seeds. Yeah, there's a man! He's a man! Jaina coming in to help me out. Let's see if we can throw Sony up in the air right into the blizzard. Nice job, Jaina. Come on, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's fucking teamwork. It's mother teamwork. All right, so we're gonna come take these seeds. Jaina looks like she is in a bit of trouble, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to her in time. So I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, girl. If I thought there was any chance of me helping you out when I realized that you were in loads of trouble. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, we need to bail out of here. We're gonna pop our shield, which will hopefully get us to safety. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. And the enemy Sergeant Hammer was taken down, so we got her in a bad situation. Unfortunately, Zeratul on the run now, and we did lose Nova. But hey, that's no problem. We're doing pretty darn good on seeds. Let's see. I guess I'll heal up most of my health. There we go. And I'm going to head up to the top area, get these seeds. For my level 4 talent, I'm going to be picking up the Legion of Beetles. So now Beetles are going to be popping out of my rear end, left and right. It's going to be great. It's always great. It's always great. The Beetle build is great. Anub'Arak! No! Oh, he's trying to get away. He's going to get away, that son of a gun. Where are my Beetles? I don't even see where they're at. We better come in here and start tanking this guy, though. It doesn't look like the friendly team needs us to one bit. They're doing a fantastic job at securing all these seeds. It looks like the enemy team was able to secure their seeds. Okay, I guess Nazeebo wants to go back.
It's over for
Okay.
now, but don't get
Okay, Nazeebo, I don't agree with that at all, but I don't really care all that much, I'll be honest with you. I think it's a lot better to have a tank pick up the Garden Terror, because then you don't lose out on all your specialist damage that Nazeebo is able to do. Other than that, you know, the Vikings are probably the best if you ever have them on their team. Down in the bottom lane, they are trying to push up against our bottom 4, but since we have a Garden Tear, I'm not too concerned about it. Get out of here, Sonja! Get! Okay, she's gonna be spinning all over the place, and I wasted my crowd control, unfortunately, but I'll have it up here in a second. We'll just continue to wail away at this, and let's see if we can get close enough. No. Push her up in the air. We're gonna pop our shield. We're gonna head back a little bit. We're taking a lot of damage from her, but we're gonna save our escape in case we either need to escape. And then we're gonna pick up our level 7 talent, which I have never tried this talent before, but now that I know that these guys are actually gonna kill things, I'm gonna pick up the Beetles heal Anub'Arak when they kill off an enemy. Hopefully they'll be killing more enemies. That's what I'm hoping. Let's come in here and bounce the enemy Sonya around a little bit, pop our shield, and now we have Sergeant Hammer to focus on. The enemy Anub'Arak missing his initial crowd control, and now we're going to pop him up in the air. And let's get out of here, buddy. I say let's go find some other place to wreck their day. Nova is going to engage on the enemy Anub'Arak, and we're going to come up here and we're doing a little crowd control. Uh-oh! Hey guys, where are you going? I thought we were ganking. Okay, let's get out of here. The enemy the friendly Zeratul was able to secure that kill on Anub'Arak, so thank you very much, buddy. That's what Anub'Arak's all about. He's about pushing lanes and helping his friends secure kills. Let's come in here and we're just oh, we actually hit Nova. Nice. We actually hit Nova, and let's make sure she dies. It looks like Zeratul, he had things covered just fine all on his lonesome, but hey, better safe than sorry. That's what I always say. So we are just pressuring this enemy team significantly. Although, hello, Sergeant Hammer. Do you think you can just push up in this top lane all by your lonesome? Do you think you can do that? And the friendly Nazebo is going to engage on Sergeant Hammer. He gets her in a nice shield there, and now we're going to burl underneath her and destroy the enemy Sergeant Hammer. Now focusing on the enemy Sonya, though I think we should fall back. I know, Nazebo. Nazebo wants to push the fort, and you know what? I can do that. I can do that for you, Nazebo. I can create the bugs to push this fort. Oh, the enemy Anub'Arak, once again, missing his crowd control, is going to put himself in a terrible situation to see his body blocked for days. Wow. Oh, poor guy. He was body blocked against his own destroyed structure. I'm going to be picking up the Locust Swarm. It is an amazing heroic that does massive amounts of damage. The key is you just need to stay real close to the enemy that you're engaging on. But basically, it just does tons of damage. It heals you a whole bunch. Your Beetles are going to be healing you a whole bunch. And this Anub'Arak, for the love of God, is so freaking strong right now. Oh, man. I mean, I think he was strong before, I guess. But if those Beetles are attacking things that I'm attacking, he is only stronger than he was before. And I have always thought Anub'Arak was one of the strongest characters in the game. Just very underappreciated. I'm going to come up here and actually just start picking up these seeds. Let's just stay on top of this. I don't know if it's going to be possible to deny the enemy team their Garden Tear, but that doesn't mean we can't try. That doesn't mean we cannot try. Let's try to deny them a tear. It's going to be really hard. I'm coming in. Here we go. And we're going to burl right. Oh, we totally missed out on the enemy Sergeant Hammer. It looks like we are not going to be able to deny them. Okay. Is that the real Nova? She is in a ton of trouble. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? You don't just pop out in the... All right. You, come here. We're popping out the ultimate right now. We did get crowd controlled a little bit. Okay. We're popping the shield. The enemy Anub'Arak is going to get decimated. Now let's get him in here and take these seeds up. I think my heroic is over now. But it does a bunch of damage. It's kind of hard to tell when you have a team full of assassins and heavy... Oh, hello, the precision strike. We are going to just walk out of that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nova. That was very kind of you. She actually just... Oh, that Nova. Okay, so the enemy team did get the Garden Tear, but the good news is that we are also going to get our own Garden Tear. So we are going to still be up one in the Garden Tear battle. The Zebo saying, wow, I don't know what that means. Oh, they must have just missed it. They must have just missed it. All right, okay, I'll go get it. On my way, brosses. You guys make sure and deal with that Garden Tear. This is probably a good idea for me to take it at this point so that Nazebo can help do something about that Garden Tear there. What we're going to do is we're going to head all the way down to the bottom, try to get away from this enemy team. I'm going to be picking up Burning Rage. It deals damage. Okay, let's throw this down right here. There we go. That should help clean things out a little bit. Hey, Garden Tear, get out of here. Get. It's mine. All right, I'm not going to mess with him too much. I'm going to allow the friendly team to work on destroying that Garden Tear, and then I'm going to do my own pushing down here. Hello, Hello, Bella! Hello! Run, little girl, run! The Garden Terror is here. And he is here to destroy and decimate all of your forts. Looks like Jaina should be able to finish that off, so we're gonna head up to the middle lane here and start wrecking away on that front fort. And then we will have the full front line taken care of on the enemy team. Sonja, what are you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Get out of there. Get. The enemy Nova, if you want to stand around and get just drilled by my Garden Terror, I'm totally okay with that. Sonya, you're not taking that down. I'm taking your base. Your base is mine. Your base is mine, and we are going... Oh, Anub'Arak. Oh, Anub'Arak. We're going to throw the plant down right here, and Anub'Arak is going to avoid it. Good. Nice job, buddy. But I think we're going to get here in time to drop another one of these plants, which is exactly what we want. And then we can just wail away at these heroes a little bit. The Precision Strike is coming out, is going to make Anub'Arak's job very difficult. No! No! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're coming in. We're coming in. No! He got away! The enemy Anub'Arak did get away. We are going to have to walk away. But look at that. Look at that. We didn't even lose any health going balls deep behind the enemy lines. Let's throw out, because our Beetles were most likely taking all of the damage, we don't have to worry about focusing down that fort. Let's engage on the enemy Vala. Let's throw out the heroic here and grab some Beetles. We're doing damage to whoever we can. Come here! Come here! Okay, we're probably going to die. We really could use our abilities. We did pop the shield. We are going to get out of there. Woo, baby. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, girl. Not today. Not today. Not today. Now we're going to come up here. We're just going to pick up this camp here. Let's see if we can get some assistance. Our Beetles should help us tank and actually heal us up quite a bit. So that healing, hello. No. No. I'll lose it. I don't care. I'll lose it. I don't want to die. We will pop up the enemy Sergeant Hammer. I think we should just fall back if you guys aren't ready to. Okay. You guys ready to engage? I don't know. We are actually cleaning up the enemy team. The enemy Vala is on the run. She probably is going to get away. That little stinker. That little stink nugget. All right. Let's come down here. We have 10 seconds to pick these up. I'm going to be going with... this is actually a tough decision here. I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to go for Imposing Presence, as the enemy team has a Vala, a Sergeant Hammer. Let's do that. So basic enemy attacks are slowed, so people like Sergeant Hammer and Vala are not going to be able to burst me down as well as they normally could. Otherwise, Blood for Blood is super great for the damage. And then as far as Beetles getting stronger is something I've never tried before because, well... because the Beetles didn't really ever do what I wanted them to do before. Now, the enemy team is right over here. We're going to have to escape, which is fine. And the enemy Anub'Arak is going to engage on me. You don't want to rumble with this Anub'Arak. I don't have mana. Oh, we're not going to get mana there. Look out, guys. Look out. Okay, Jaina's up here securing that camp. I am just going to keep floating back and pick up this well. I suppose I could have just recalled, but I think this is going to allow us more time to be in the battle. Friendly Gazebo is going to have to fall back and recoup some of his strengths. Let's actually, you know what? Let's do the right thing here. I really want to engage in a team fight. I really do. But the right thing to do here is to take these seeds. We are ahead on the seed game. That is making a big difference in this game. It's keeping us ahead on XP. It's putting a lot of pressure on the enemy team. And so we don't want to lose that advantage at all. You know, it may seem like, oh, we're so far ahead, we don't need to worry about it, but you still need to keep playing correctly. Oh, hello, Sonya. Hello, Sonya. Hello, Sonya. Oh, you're gonna die. She knows she's gonna die, so she just stood there and died. I love it. I love it. She just stood there and died. I wonder. Let's find out how easily Anub'Arak can just take this thing by himself. Now we have the power of the Beetles, so we don't have to worry about even taking any damage. And even if we did take any damage, I'm sorry, but I'm tanking this all by my lonesome. Nazebo or Jaina or somebody looks like they're going to be grabbing it. Let's do that, do a little bit of damage, I guess. I'm mostly just going to be using my shield to pop off those Beetles. But yeah, so essentially you could destroy this thing all by your lonesome. It's not going to go super fast unless you blow all your abilities, which I'm going to start doing to kind of just get that done with. Thank you, Nova, for coming up here and shooting him in the back. Looks like she didn't pick up the anti-armor shells, so... that is going to help her actually do some of this PvE stuff. Usually Novas a lot of times go for an ability that drastically reduces the speed that they can auto-attack. and it's so that they can burst down enemies much faster. But when they don't pick it up, then they can actually help out in situations like that. Hello, Sonya girl. Hello, Sonya girl. Hello, Sonya girl. Where you going, Sonya girl? Where you going? Where you going? Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna come balls deep into here. Okay, they're all running. They're like, Anub'Arak is here. Anub'Arak is here. Oh no, Bala, Anub'Arak is here. We're getting hit by the core though, so we're going to have to fall back. I am going to pop my shield, which is going to keep me alive, and then we're going to continue to pressure these forts down. I think, oh man. This is Anub'Arak. This is power Anub'Arak. All right, we're going to come just continue to destroy things. Let's see, we can, I want to continue to cast out my Beetles, but I'm just mostly using my shield to ensure that I don't get ganked by that Nova on the enemy team. She hasn't really been bothering me a whole lot, which is not surprising. I mean, I'm probably not her favorite target, as I do have a large health pool in comparison to everyone else. We are level 20 now, so I'm going to be going up with the Hive Master. It basically now, when I use my heroic ability, I'm going to gain a bunch of health from it. Not that we need it, but we're going to do it anyways. The enemy team, I think, is... Nope, they're not giving up. Okay, good. Let's tunnel in and get the enemy Sonya body blocked here. Where you going, girl? Where you going? Haha! Nice zombie wall by the friendly. Nazebo is going to help us secure that kill. And now we're going to completely miss our spikes, but that's okay. Anub'Arak is on the run, and we are starting to tank this core a little bit here. All right, let's continue to tank it. We have the Gargantuan. This could be the end of the game. The zombie wall is coming out, and the enemy Nova, she wants to defend. Are we going to die? We are in the precision strike. It is going to hurt a lot, but we're going to use our minions to cover ourselves here. And the enemy Anub'Arak deciding not to pursue. We're going to pop our shield here so that that thing can't hurt us. And then I am just going to recall. Wow, we are so close to winning this game. Maybe we could just take some of these things here. I'm going to come down to, or actually no, I'm going to go to this one because it's closer. I just can't wait to get into action with my buddy Anub'Arak. It's a pretty exciting game. I was just doing this one as a little bit of a warm-up because I have not played very much in the past week, or even actually the last week or so, in all honesty. And this was just kind of a little warm-up match, and I thought, who better to warm up with than Anub'Arak, the freshly new change of life Anub'Arak. And so far, I am having as much fun as I have ever had playing Anub'Arak. I think he is just a ball to play with. I don't know how my damage is doing. We'll find out at the end of the game. I don't know if it's giving me anything spectacular. But what I do know is I like the things that are happening. I like what I'm doing. There were a few times where I missed out on, you know... Oh, and Nightfall's coming, so we could easily just grab the Terror and end this game. Let's stroll over here. We can pick up this real quick. Why not? Now, another option for Anub'Arak is, instead of Beetles healing Anub'Arak, you can pick up Mercenary Lord and just grab every camp. You can basically be a Gazlo. Anub'Arak is so close to being a specialist, it's not even funny. I hope they don't turn him into a specialist, though, because I really like his high health pool and his crowd control. What are we going to do here, guys? Looks like the enemy Vala does not want to stick around for this, so perhaps we can just come in and push for the win here. The enemy Sonya is trying to help engage. We're going to cast out our ultimate. We're going to come engage on the enemy Vala. Unfortunately, oh, we didn't even use our ultimate. We didn't even use it. Okay, but that's good game, ladies and gentlemen. We can take a look here. We were actually just underneath the friendly Nova in hero damage and siege damage. We were just underneath the enemy Nazebo. 21-0, not too bad at all. Looks like our buddy Nazebo, he was actually right around with us. So it's very interesting that our stats are so close together between Nazebo and I, because I feel like we both do the same things. I mean, we both have abilities that can distract structures from firing at you. We both have abilities that will push lanes. The only difference between Nazebo and I is Nazebo has, I think, a little bit higher damage output, or he can have higher damage output, and I have a higher health. And where we both have some crowd control, mine is definitely better. Anub'Arak is the king of crowd control, in my opinion. And geez, using rewind, you could really be the king of crowd control. So I look forward to playing a lot more Anub'Arak. I didn't not play him before because I thought he wasn't good. I didn't play him a lot before because he was one of the last heroes that I purchased. And on top of that, I just never really thought about it. I never really saw him. I never really knew much about him. But when I first started playing, I'm like, wow, he is really fun. He needs to be a free hero more often so that I can show him off on my videos. But in all honesty, I'm not doing a whole lot of free heroes this week. I think a lot of them I've already covered. So what I'm going to be doing is covering some heroes that have had some significant changes to their character, as well as you know, Kalthus. So there's just a lot of new things to cover, and I wanted to cover that rather than just go over heroes that I've done before. We may still do a few free weekly heroes. It just depends. Hopefully I'll get back into line with making videos on a more consistent basis. But, I mean, at the moment, they're going to just kind of come out as I can get them out there. I look forward to talking to you guys all again next time. And until then, enjoy yourself.